You think your life is bad? Try waking up every day as a wrinkled old man stuck in the middle of nowhere. No friends, no purpose, not even a decent view outside your front door. Just sand, silence, and the occasional cosmic horror knocking at your window. Congratulations, you are Eustace Bagge, and that's not just a name, it's a life sentence. Your existence is an endless loop of boredom, interrupted only by pure terror. Aliens, demons, talking vegetables. Every week the universe finds a new way to remind you that your life is small, meaningless, and painfully pathetic. And how do you react? Not with courage, not with wisdom. You yell, you grunt, you hide behind your newspaper as if ignoring the void will somehow make it disappear. But here's the punchline. The only thing more pitiful than the monsters outside your house is you. Because while everyone else is fighting to survive, you're fighting for something far more depressing: attention. Your wife dotes on the dog. The dog saves the day, and you sit in your chair scowling at the world, hoping anyone remembers you exist. This is not a heroic journey. It's not even a tragic one. This is the story of a man whose entire life can be summed up in 2 words: wasted potential. And it only gets worse from here. You didn't choose to be Eustace Bagge. Nobody would. From the very beginning, your life was designed for mediocrity. You're not handsome, not successful, not even remotely likable. You are the human embodiment of a sigh. The kind of man who blends into the wallpaper and still manages to annoy everyone in the room. You live in a farmhouse surrounded by nothing but dust and despair. No neighbors, no excitement, not even a lousy bar to escape to. Just you, your wife, and a dog you never wanted. This isn't a retirement plan. It's a prison sentence, and don't fool yourself. It's not some noble struggle. It's not about holding the fort or providing for the family. You don't provide anything. You sit in your chair, muttering insults, occasionally putting on a ridiculous mask just to scare a dog. That's your legacy. The world outside your door is terrifying, yes. Monsters, ghouls, talking chickens with vendettas. But the truth is, the scariest part of this life isn't out there. It's in here. It's being you, the wasted years, the wasted potential. The nagging realization that nobody will ever build a statue in your honor. You're not the hero. You're not even the villain. You're just background noise, a grumpy extra in someone else's nightmare, and yet, somehow, it still manages to get worse. Most people's worst day involves traffic, a late paycheck, maybe their Wi-Fi going out. Your worst day? Try opening the front door to find a demonic goose demanding your soul, or an alien egg hatching in your kitchen, or a sentient slab of beef moving into your house uninvited. That's Tuesday for you. The farmhouse in the middle of nowhere is basically a cosmic bus stop, and every eldritch abomination has your address saved on speed dial. Do you rise to the occasion? Face the horror head-on? Of course not. You complain. You shout. You hide behind a chair, while your pink trembling dog saves the world. And let's be clear. These aren't just jump scares. They're psychological warfare. Every new visitor is a reminder that the universe hates you personally. It could have chosen any house, but it keeps choosing yours. Meanwhile, Muriel smiles at the monsters, offering tea while you sweat and scream. Somehow, you're still the one who looks like the coward. Your entire existence is one long panic attack, but the cruelest twist? You're not even the victim. That role belongs to the dog. You're just the angry bystander, forever overshadowed, forever ignored. And the nightmare isn't over. It's only warming up. Every great man needs a rival. But you? Your rival is a dog, not a wolf, not a beast of legend. A pink, squealing, anxiety-ridden mutt who spends most of his day shaking like a washing machine with a brick inside. And yet, he wins. Every time courage saves Muriel, courage saves the house. Courage saves the universe, while you sit in your chair adjusting your hat, trying to scare him with a rubber mask. Spoiler, it doesn't work. It just makes you look desperate. Here's the bitter truth. Courage is everything you're not. He's loyal. He's resourceful. He's actually brave, despite screaming like a kettle every 5 seconds. And people love him for it. Muriel showers him with affection. The monsters respect him, or at least fear him. Meanwhile, you can't even win an argument with your own slippers, and the worst part? Courage doesn't even want to be your rival. He doesn't hate you. He barely notices you. Your battle isn't even mutual. You're competing with someone who doesn't even know there's a competition. You've lost the spotlight not to another man, not to a hero, but to a dog that weighs less than your hat. And deep down, you know you'll never win it back. Marriage is supposed to be a partnership. Two people sharing life's burdens, lifting each other up, finding comfort in the certainty that someone cares. Not for you. For you, marriage is the daily reminder that your wife would rather knit sweaters for a dog than acknowledge your existence. Muriel loves Courage. She praises him, feeds him, defends him, calls him good boy in that warm Scottish accent that once belonged to you. And you? You're just the man in the chair. A grumpy piece of furniture she tolerates because divorce isn't worth the paperwork. Every crisis proves it. Courage risks his life, saves the day, and Muriel hugs him like he's her child. You, meanwhile, get a glare for yelling too much. Imagine that. You survive an encounter with a demonic eggplant, and the only feedback you get is, "Eustace, stop being so mean. This isn't neglect. It's erasure. You've been replaced, and not by another man, or even another human being. By a dog. A pink, bug-eyed, emotionally unstable dog who has somehow stolen your wife's affection and, by extension, your identity. You're not Muriel's partner. You're not her protector. You're barely her roommate. The cruel irony. She will mourn Courage more than she will ever mourn you, and you know it. And so, this is your legacy, not courage, not wisdom, not love, just bitterness. A man whose entire existence can be summed up in 3 actions: yelling at a dog, scowling at his wife, and hiding from monsters behind yesterday's newspaper. You don't even get the satisfaction of being the villain. Villains have purpose. They have ambition, schemes, monologues. You have a chair. You have a hat. You have a mask you use to scare a dog because deep down that's the only time you feel powerful. And even then, it doesn't last. The dog still wins, the monsters still come, and Muriel still crochets while you fade into the background. There is no redemption arc waiting for you, no moment of triumph. Just the slow, creeping realization that you will die exactly as you lived, grumpy, ignored, overshadowed by a pink dog with anxiety issues, and when the credits roll, nobody will remember you as the man of the house. They will remember you as the punchline, the guy who shouted "stupid dog" until the universe got tired of laughing. That is the tragedy of being Eustace Bagge, not the monsters, not the chaos, not even the dog. The true horror is knowing that the scariest thing in the middle of nowhere is you.